Hey y'all, we're gonna start with first like a fall slash Thanksgiving centerpiece here. And you're gonna start with either a tray or a bowl, flower pot, whatever you like. This particular one is a wooden bowl, and then it had four smaller little wooden bowls in it, and it was at Savers for $9.99. And then you'll want a pretty little centerpiece that can be like a pumpkin, turkey, whatever you like. I found this owl. It's like a little mom and baby owl. This was at Home Goods. It was either $12.99 or $14.99. And then you'll take some pre-made floral bundles. These bundles I got are both one that is mostly flowers, and then the second one is all leaves. These were at Joann's. They were buy one, get two free, and it's usually good to get something that has a lot of flowers and then something else that has more of a foliage, like either leaves or branches, lamb's ear, things like that. In your base, you're going to take some of the floral foam. You can get this at Dollar Tree, and you just stick it in everywhere it'll fit in. You can cut it to size if you want. Because this is round and I'm not going to cut all these little round pieces out, I am just getting it cut into like rectangle shapes as close as I can. Um, the pre-made bundles I tell you to do because it takes a lot of the guesswork out of trying to go into this huge floral section and pick all these different pieces to match. If you got skills like that, girl, go ahead. Do whatever you want to do. It is all you. But if you get a little bit intimidated or if you want to go have a nice look but something that's a little bit more budget friendly, this is a good option. So you're going to take your little filler one, which for this is the leaves, and take like a 2 or 3 piece little bundle of the leaves and poke that in. Then you're going to alternate to your flower one and then pick a flower off. And if the flowers have any of these little like additional leaves on it, push those up so you get those too. It's just going to add more color and texture to the arrangement itself. I usually like to start with the largest flower, which is what I did with the white one there. And then I go smaller and keep working around. Anytime you have these gaps, like where I have there's gaps, there's not foam, I'm going to stick it in at an angle. That way it covers that gap as well. And then whatever spots you have, you just kind of pick your size from there. So like in this area, this is just a little spot. So now that I'm going to my flowers, I'm just going to pick a little flower, right? Makes sense. Once you put this in, keep in mind too, on your centerpiece thing, like for me, I have these little like acorns in the front. So I do want to put the flower in there because it's a small size, but I also got to kind of push it so you can see the pretty acorns that are on there. But just this little bit of time, it's already going to start looking really pretty. Like, see, it looks like I know what I'm doing already, right? And yours should look like this at this point too. You'll start being like, look at that, like, okay, okay, I got this. Um, but keep working around. Some leaves, some flowers, some leaves, some flowers. Or if you're doing this for like Christmas time, you can find another pick. See, look at that. See, someone else has done already picked out all these colors for me and everything to coordinate. So, let trust the pro. The pro knew to put those together, so we're gonna roll with it. But go around, just fill in, and that's all there is to it. Hey y'all, today I'm gonna do my idea I had when I opened up my spring and summer Michael's grab bags, and I'm gonna turn these little moss letters into picture frames. So I'm using my moss covered O and one of these little like blank signs, I guess you call them, from Dollar Tree. And I have to use the blank sign to be able to put a backing on here to turn this into a photo frame because I'm gonna need something to attach my picture to. So I'm just tracing the shape out to make that backing, and I'm going to cut that out. I used the scissors and my channel locks, but if you have a jigsaw, girl, use it because it is like it's going to be so much faster and easier on your hands if you got a jigsaw. But anyways, once you get this cut to the size that you need, And of course, if you don't have the letters, just any old wreath covered in moss or just glue some moss on, around the picture on the wood, that's fine too. Then you're going to set up and pick which pictures you want. I found these at an antique mall in one of the booths where the ladies usually have like craft supplies, stamps, things like that. They were only like 28 cents each, and they are beautiful and nature inspired with women. Love them. So I'm going to fit it in, and I am using black Rust-Oleum paint to paint around and on the back just so I don't have this blonde wood. But all you do is glue the back on. If you want a little hanger, glue you a piece of twine on, and look at how cute. I could have done like 50 of these things. I love them. I think these would be beautiful for Christmas stuff too if you have like some beautiful winter scenes. But so the last craft is one that I saw in a reel and I've always wanted to do it and finally got a chance to. So I got the candlestick from Michael's. It was spring clearance last year. And then these little hockey puck shaped little floral foamies are from Dollar Tree. And the pumpkins were from Goodwill. As you see, there's like 3.49. And then the florals I'm using are my buy one get two free that I used for my other centerpiece from Joann's. So what you do is you get candlestick and then you glue on the little hockey puck floral foam. And I did it upside down because it has a smaller and larger circle. So I did the smaller circle on the bottom and then I did the larger up top so that my pumpkin would adhere good. So I hot glued both of those on. And then all you do is just take off the little florals and you poke them in sideways into that little foamy and you just keep going all the way around. And then I did the same thing I did for the centerpiece. I mixed in some of the different colored leaves that I have, and then I also went into my little craft stash and I pulled these out from the Michael's grab bags from fall last year, and I added these cute little like see it right there, the little sunflowers with the sparkles in them. But these are super cute and they would look really good on each side of the owl centerpiece. So if you want to add a little something extra, these are a really cute addition. And remember, if I could do this, you can too. Thanks for tuning in again. I'll see y'all in the next one.